What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about Oberon and my Oberon build. Now, if you were on my channel yesterday, you saw that I actually made this exact same video, but I ended up deleting it as for some reason I just didn't put mods in there. Shout out to these two viewers who let me know, and also shout out to this viewer right here who asked me if I could redo the video. Not only am I going to be including mods in this video, but I made the build a little bit nicer, changed the drip a little bit as well, so it's just overall a little better. So without further ado, let's get into it. The most important and unique part of this King of the Forest Oberon build is the fact that we have replaced his first ability Smite with Mirage's Helmet Ability Eclipse. I did this so I could give Oberon more options when it comes to offense and defense. Whenever you use the Eclipse ability, depending on the light source you are standing in, will determine one of two buffs you receive. If you're standing in light, you get a buff called Solar Eclipse, which gives you a multiplicative weapon damage buff, and if you're standing in the dark, you get a buff called Lunar Eclipse. And this ability truly brings the best out of Oberon. His second ability, Hallowed Ground, is absolutely amazing. Whenever you use this ability, you spawn a flaming grass, which does radiation damage to any enemy standing inside it, and any allies standing on the area are relinquished of any negative status effects they had and become immune to them for as long as they are standing on the area of effect. This ability has 4 instances, which means you can create up to 4 grass areas, and this ability is really good when you pair it with his last 2 abilities, Renewal and Reckoning. His third ability, Renewal, is his healing ability. Using this ability summons a field around Oberon, which heals Oberon and his allies while they're inside the aura. It has an initial heal whenever you use this ability, giving you a certain amount of health the moment you cast the ability, as well as giving you a certain amount of health per second as you're standing in the aura. Your ability strength will affect the amount of health you get back and regenerate, and pairing this ability with his second ability, Hallowed Ground, actually creates a unique buff called Iron Renewal. This buff gives you bonus armor as long as Renewal is active and you're standing in the area of effect of Hallowed Ground. So whenever you start fighting enemies, you use Hallowed Ground so they start taking damage, and the moment you start taking damage, you just use your healing ability, and not only do you get health back, with this Iron Renewal buff, you get armor on top of it, which is absolutely amazing. Very unique buff for Oberon that makes him honestly really good. And his final ability, Reckoning, is absolutely crazy as well. Whenever you use this ability, you lift enemies off the ground and then slam them back down. Enemies that die have a chance to drop a health orb. You guaranteed fully stripped armor of any enemy that survives this attack. In order to actually get the full armor strip off on an enemy, you have to make sure the enemy is standing in Hallowed Ground. If you're looking to fully remove your opponent's armor with Oberon, and pairing all of these abilities together is what makes this Oberon build great. Whenever you use these abilities with Oberon, you want to make sure you have a really good companion as well, as Oberon's passive boosts your companion's health, shields, and armor links by plus 25%. So if you have on the mods Link Vitality, Link Redirection, and Link Fiber, they get a little bonus passively just by being with Oberon. And they don't even have to stand around them to get the buff either. All you have to do is have them on the team. Now onto the mods. I can't believe I left that out of the video yesterday. I got Transient Fortitude for a little bit of ability strength. I got Flow so I can get more energy. I got Equilibrium for health and energy recovery. Every time you pick up a health orb, you get energy. Every time you pick up energy, you get a health orb, and it's a great way to stay alive. I got Prime Continuity so I can have more ability duration. And then of course I have 3 Umbral mods. If you don't know about these mods already, then you clearly haven't done the sacrifice quest and need to go play the game right now. But as I'm sure everybody knows, Umbral mods are the shit. Next, we're going to talk about Arcanes. However, at the very least, I highly recommend you run a rank 5 Molt Augmented for an increase in ability strength every time you get a kill, which can stack up to 250 times. It's amazing. And I also have on a rank 1 Arcane Energize because I still need to farm up more Arcane Energize, especially before the new event goes away. But even still, rank 1 Arcane Energize is not terrible. Gives you a 60% chance to get 50 energy on energy pickup. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Tank, healing, support, AoE attacks, armor stripping, he's just so awesome. And I think anybody would enjoy running through the game with Oberon. And again, apologies for not including this information when I originally made this video. Moving forward, I'm going to try and be more in-depth with my builds and be more clear and concise so that you guys can see how I like to rock my builds. If you're an Oberon main, or if you got an Oberon build that you really like to use yourself, feel free to leave it in the comments below, as I would love to see more builds. And if you enjoyed videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more. Before the video ends, real quick, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. I seriously appreciate it. It's super inspiring, and I got a lot more videos planned for the rest of this year. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it from me. With that being said, thanks for watching.